What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry for the actual attire and the look. Um, I
I'm
just got
not.
work. It's been a long day. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying their New Year's. We got a lot to talk about, especially even though fantasy football season is done, we've still got the actual playoffs coming through. So we definitely want to discuss the actual playoffs. One of the biggest matchups is between the Steelers and the Ravens. We got a Raven in the house. I was trying to find some.
Hey, hey.
I was trying to get some Steeler fan to represent y'all for this. So we got a lot to talk about. Welcome to that fantasy show.
I won if y'all don't know. That dude's fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to that fantasy show. I'm your host, COZ. I'm the prime one. And we he finally got it due. Finally got his moment. Let's give it up to this year's champ, Mr. Bruce Wayne, aka JT, aka the Loudmouth. Everybody go and give his dues.
Thank you. Hey, but like, I'm not even going to joke. I'm used to those. I'm not even going to joke. Like, when it told me I won the championship and it said, like, let's do your fucking feedback. And it put up that I'd been in the league for 7 years and this is the first time I won it. I was, I almost cried right there. The fact that I've been in here for 7 years doing this, and this is the first time I won the damn thing, upset me more than I was like, you can just end the highlight there. Why you gotta talk shit off jump, telling me I won the league? But yeah, I'm fucking won. I'm fucking happy.
I'm about to say, you are finally considered a champ this year. Congratulations on being the champ.
Look, seriously, all I ask is that the belt, rather than saying champ or JT, fried chicken antidote. I want it just like our fucking bowling trophies. Like I want the team name on there.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been from your wife's request that we were trying to find the spinner belt, but I'm not gonna
No,
lie,
that's
bro. I'm
impossible.
not gonna lie. The spinner
Right.
belt is not in our budget. I'm not coughing
No.
up $500. Uh,
No.
I'll leave
Yeah.
it. Look. We do a little bit of money, but a $500 belt, yeah,
Yeah, I looked that up. Yeah,
yeah.
no, fuck that noise.
I'm sorry.
I'm in that boat.
You
No,
could be
I'm
like,
with you now.
you
Fuck
could
that
be like
noise.
the A team and just create it yourself. I don't know. Just
We got Timmy. Oh no, you got rid of the 3D printer. We could have. Anyway, no, that's fine. I don't give a damn. No, I looked that shit up. I'm like, nah, yeah, nah, bro. No, that ain't working. All I wanted to say is fried chicken antidote. That's all I care about.
it will say it. It will say it by
Yay!
yes. It will actually say it on there. Um.
That's all I care about.
So
Anyway, okay.
we definitely got a lot to get into.
Where pick at?
Right now with the playoffs, before the playoffs, we
Hold
have
on.
Tampa Bay and Carolina playing. It's last time I checked it before I came downstairs, it's 13-7.
It is
This,
16-7 right now.
so they hit the field
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. Hey,
So
boo that noise. Hold on, wait a second. I won my title. Where the hell is Pick at?
because Pick ain't in this league.
That's fine. Like he's still part of the like this league type deal. Like he should be on here giving his goddamn word.
I love we have Pick on there next week. We have Pick because right now I think they're getting themselves situated for their show as well. I was able to get
All
Pick.
right.
So yeah, we'll have you we'll have Twitter champions can actually sit there and grovel in your presence. We wanted to give you your time because it's been a minute. I got 3. Your wife got 2.
But hey, I won both of them.
So
Don't you fuck put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Look, her name is on both belts.
But champ is on one belt.
Right now, right now, yes, you will have the glory to actually say, yes, you are a champ. So, but let's get into the actual news and notes. One of the news and notes,
all right.
We do have one of the biggest matches we do have is the Steelers and the Ravens. So
that is actually going to be a really good game.
On here with us to represent the Ravens.
Woo-hoo!
Now we was trying to.
I stand up for the Steelers.
I know you're not. I'm not even going to give you the chance to actually try to. You're from look. You're in Browns territory. You're in Bengals territory. I don't think y'all actually want to root for the Steelers.
The worst part is, I think there are more Pittsburgh fans in Columbus than there are Bengals and Browns fans. Just in Columbus, I think there are more Pittsburgh fans than either of the other side.
Yeah, I can understand that for the simple fact that they won the most championships. It's like walking around. It's like basketball season at the time in the 90s. Everybody had a Bulls jersey. You couldn't have been a Bulls fan, but I guarantee you had a Bulls jersey because they were the one winning all the championships.
I didn't.
You didn't know basketball till I got here.
That is a true statement. You're not wrong about that. I take it back. No, ours was the Raiders. Sorry.
Yeah.
We had a Raiders starter back in the day, and Mom took all the goddamn logos off that bitch. It was still a starter jacket, but it didn't have any of the shit on it.
At least they wasn't doing what we were doing. They were doing our schools. They were probably, if we had a starter jacket and they knew where your locker was at, they were popping the lockers and taking them out.
No, that's why Mom took everything off first. So even when we worked at school, it wasn't a starter.
It wouldn't have mattered. We knew it was a starter. You could have took the logo off. We would have known that was a starter. We still would have popped your locker and you'd have been I ain't gonna make like I was, but I was smart. I was a Charlotte Hornets fan. They didn't might want my stuff. But anyway, we are completely getting off point. So, like I said, tonight, Sunday's matchup, we do have the Steelers and we do have the Ravens. Right now, the Steelers does have the actual number 4 spot, and it comes down to this game. We also realize that with the Steelers, DK Metcalf is going to be out this game as well because they basically banned what's the word I want to say? They ignored the request. Yeah, the extension. So
the appeal.
We see what the Steelers Achilles heel is at. Now, I do want to talk about the Ravens as well. Now, there have been reports that Lamar Jackson is actually going to play. He has been working out. You still have Derrick Henry, aka King Henry. So they're saying Lamar Jackson is going to be full 400%. Now, Bart, I do have a question.
Yes.
Can you beat the Steelers?
How
can I put it? With the 80% Lamar Jackson.
We can beat the Steelers with an 80% Lamar Jackson. However, I need him not to want to do everything. He can't be the man for every occasion. Every time he gets into a position where something is on the line, it seems like he chokes. So actually, I would rather see Snoop. Snoop has been playing his butt off. So I would have been just as comfortable watching Snoop come out Sunday night, actually.
Now, with Snoop, I definitely agree with that, but I do feel with Snoop, because me watching the game, yes, he did do his thing. He did, and Derrick Henry did his thing as well. But there was no
48 points worth. You damn right he did his job.
As you can understand, he had Derrick Henry in his lineup, in his fantasy lineup.
Right.
Okay.
You damn
Okay.
right.
So, but I do feel as though with Pittsburgh, they can have that last stand, especially with the adjustments they made with moving Jalen Ramsey to the free safety, picking up Asante Samuel Jr. and still having Joey Porter Jr. on the side. You created a little bit of youth and speed on your cornerbacks, and you still had that experience and somebody that loves to hit at that free safety spot. Do you feel as though that might be what's the word I want to say? Do you feel as though that might be something that might be intimidating to if Snoop has to play? We understand Lamar Jackson probably going to play, but do you feel as though that is something that would be an intimidation factor to where Snoop's not going to throw down the middle? Everything is either going to be halfway to where either it's going to be a Mark Andrews pass, maybe a small and a run to Henry. Do you feel that'll be something that's going to basically affect the actual way they play the game, especially with Pittsburgh and that defense still lurking?
Even if Pittsburgh played the ultimate defense, as long as the Ravens don't beat themselves, we're going to get that dub. Because we're the better team. All around, the better team. It's just when we try to do too much, and, Zay trying to do too much, he fumbles. Derrick Henry trying to do too much, he fumbles. We usually beat ourselves. So as long as we can play within ourselves, we're good.
Okay, I understand that.
Not wrong. Lamar Jackson does try to play superhero every goddamn play, even when he doesn't have to. But look, the rest of the league just needs to thank the fan in Detroit for Metcalf getting them kicked out for the next 2 games.
I'm not gonna lie. Did y'all watch that interview?
Which interview?
Of the fan?
Yeah, the fan actually did an interview.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No, did he actually put his face out there?
I wish I would have was smart enough or had the time to actually download it so we can put it to and listen to it. But basically, I don't know if that's confidence or whatever. But when you actually acknowledge DK by his full name, he's not calling him DK. He's calling by his actual government name. I think like the Decarius Metcalf. He's going by the government name. He's not going by Mr. DK or Mr. Metcalf. He's like, I spoke to Decarius, and he just I don't know what was wrong with him. I'm like, and then what made it worse at the end, he goes, "Go Lions."
Like, and the worst part is, like, the Lions were mathematically fucking out of the playoffs after that.
Well, look,
but they
he basically said, if the Lions ain't going, you ain't going either.
But the fact that, like, they weren't going to win, and they made sure that for the next 2 weeks, first round of the playoffs, Metcalf ain't there.
This is true. Now, the real person that I am curious about is Mr. Rick Rogers, Aaron Rick Rogers, as I call him.
Look, old tinfoil hat need to calm his ass down.
Well, because I'm trying to think, they won. They won the last game, right? Pittsburgh, the first matchup y'all had, they won.
Yes.
The last game.
Yes.
And that was was that in Baltimore or was that in Pittsburgh? I'm trying to make
in Baltimore. In Baltimore.
Oof.
Yeah. Sorry. I was too.
But I would say this because you're looking at them being on a bigger streak. I might say I see Baltimore on a hot streak more than they are in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Pittsburgh, here's my problem, and I will probably say this, and I'm not saying this as a Steeler fan, but in order for them to win, I do think they will probably need to put more work in for Janu Smith. He's one of those hidden gems that they signed and they haven't done anything with. You have Warren, you have you have Warren, you also have Cal. Calvin Austin. You picked up Adam Thielen. So my thing is to where if Pittsburgh is actually going to try to make this a game or even win this, I do think this is when you actually release Geno Smith. You basically make him work because he's that tight end that's actually done things, on every team. When he was in the Dolphins, he actually was a weapon with the Dolphins. When he was with Tennessee, he was a weapon with Tennessee. And now you have him in Pittsburgh, and you're not really using him like these other places used him. And he could be a definite weapon. I'll probably say that'll probably be the only weapon that will probably give the Ravens any trouble if they decide to go that route. Because if they go that route, then that opens up Adam Thielen in the running game between Gainwell and Warren. Now, I do feel as though with the Ravens, you got to hit that deep ball one time. Get that deep ball to Flowers one good time.
Yeah.
They have to do something to where they're going to expand that, because other than that, I think with Lamar, they're going to keep them out there to where they're going to they're going to make you run the ball, and they're going to make you actually just make short 5-6 yard passes.
No, I think that what they really should do is try to stop the run. When you have Derrick Henry, you want to stop the run and put it on the wide receivers.
I'm there.
You already saw what Derrick Henry can do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
200.
But look, when Seattle tried to pass the ball for a touchdown with 1 yard to go, no, you give it to the guy in the backfield. They gonna get there. Like, you got King Henry back there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can ride him till the end of the game. He gonna be okay.
Right.
King Henry gonna be the difference in this game. He gonna just keep moving the chains, keeping the clock rolling, getting his yards down the field. Now the wide receivers, no, blowing it up over top. Like, you need that just so the run game keeps up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need to take top off. Flowers is going to end up getting one, at least one.
But I need him to run north and south instead of east and west. Every time they catch the ball, why are you trying to juke everybody, man? Just go north, go south.
Because that's what he gets paid for. Is making
no,
somebody
you get paid to score.
He gets paid for the deep balls.
You get paid to score.
Right. But scoring is north and south, not east and west.
Right, but his mentions and his followers and everything else comes off.
I don't give a shit. I need the 7.
I need 7. Right. I understand. I don't give a damn about your Instagram. Fuck you. I need points. Get there. I understand that. But for him, he going to get that catch and try to make somebody miss, make them look stupid, be able to point and go, and just get another 1 million followers.
Well, you're right. You're right to a certain extent. That's if they're doing the short ball. But with Flowers, he excels when he's actually able to take his speed. When he's able
he's fast.
And take that deep ball. And I think that's what Pittsburgh is really going to try to do. They're going to avoid the actual deep ball. And I think that's with the Ravens. If they can actually still maintain to run, I can say run, but if they're able to maintain the actual defense of the deep ball, but the Ravens, like I said, they still have that short pass game they can still deal with. You still have Mark Andrews out there. You still have like I say, even though you guys say Flowers, you still have other weapons. Yep,
Bateman, D-Hop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Likely.
And that's another one as well. When Hopkins decides to get hot, or Hopkins, you start talking about his mama, then all of a sudden he turned to Super Saiyan and he ready to take the world.
Look, I'm just saying, like, Denard Hopkins, he's been in Baltimore the entire goddamn season and hadn't heard a fucking word. But he has slowly but sure, like, he has done his things during the games that he needs to do to get them where they need to be.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't need you to catch 100 balls. I just need you to catch the ones I need. So if you're online for third, how did the Chargers are doing it? 3rd and Keenan. when they named it after he was like third and Keenan, oh, we already know who the ball going to, and it's pretty much there. He's catching it. That's what you need from Hopkins. I don't need you to be the old Hopkins, but I need you when it counts. Mm-hmm. And who knows that Hopkins could be that actual person that makes it count. I'm trying to check on the other scores as well. But let's play devil's advocate, and I'm going on both ends. If there's still, because again, there's no Mahomes this year, so the market is open. If the Ravens win, how far do you have them going?
They could probably go to the Super Bowl, but if San Francisco get it done tonight, the Super Bowl runs through them.
You got to remember, they're in the division. They're in the NFC. So even if they win that division, they don't have to meet up between the Steelers or the Ravens until the Super Bowl.
Right. Again, the Super Bowl runs through San Francisco if they can get it done tonight. Would you rather not just play home games the entire goddamn time, or would you rather go on the road?
Well, either one of these teams will probably their first game is going to be home because they won that's the division winner. After that, it's on the road. It depends on who they play next. Right now, you're looking at either between Buffalo, the Texans, or I want to say either Buffalo, the Texans. I'm trying to think who else that would actually matter. I'm sorry, because I'm looking at the Texans defense. CJ Stroud.
I don't want to play Texans. I don't give me anyone but the Texans fans.
Everybody trying to look. It's the first time I've ever heard everybody say we don't want to be in Texas.
No. I think we stand a great chance against Buffalo. They're on the decline, even though we had them. I went to the game in Buffalo. Oh my God. We had them, but we beat ourselves late in the fourth quarter. Why would you
do that?
Why would I go to Buffalo?
I'm not even talking, yeah. Well, not even to Buffalo. Why would you go to that game? It was cold as fuck.
No, it wasn't. It was in September.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Yeah, it was early in the season.
Oh, why would you do that to yourself?
Well, I went to Minnesota for the game, but they had a dome. So I don't travel.
That doesn't count no more.
Yeah.
So about how many games have you actually as you being a Ravens fan, how many games have you actually been outside of Baltimore? That kind of got me. I'm curious about this one.
Okay, so I'm a season ticket holder, so I go to most of the home games. Thank you. This year I went to Buffalo and Minnesota. I try to go to at least 2 games a year, traveling. Last year I went to Pittsburgh and I went to LA. Oh, SoFi! Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
I've heard about that. Sterling actually.
Yeah, Sterling. Yeah, definitely.
Do that noise. Like, I'm married, but do you need a sugar daddy? Like, I'll ride along.
As long as you're writing the check. Cash
no.
You don't be a sugar daddy. You want to be a sugar baby.
No, I'm good.
Like, I'll be nobody. I don't care.
I don't care to have anything like that. You go with me, I need you to pay.
Look, if we go, we're going to be in a cardboard box. It's a box of wine.
Okay.
Damn, I'm so down.
Now, one thing I am is now, because we do fantasy football, I have heard that but the Ravens do allow you to use the stadium for your fantasy football party.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to say it's $1,000, but
that's nothing.
You get the entry. They allow you to do the personal interests for each player.
I'm glad you said that.
What's $1,000?
That is $1,001 bills.
Oh, okay.
That is 4,000 quarters. Like that is like
Is
I
it
just
really
reported my.
4,000 quarters?
I'm just no.
And I'm
I
about to
think
say
that's
he
wrong.
thinking.
I gotta
But
do math.
I have
No,
heard that
again,
that's
I'm
one of the
very
best things
major
that
for that.
that's one of the coolest things that the Ravens do allow, especially when it's fantasy football. They'll actually rent out the stadium. They'll give you the actual suites where you can actually do the draft. They'll allow you to go through and you'll have the actual they'll introduce you in the stadium and you get your pictures taken and stuff like that. That is man.
Okay.
I was like, that's something I would love to try to do. If they only had a team in Ohio that can do that. In
No,
Columbus,
the teams in Ohio suck.
I don't care about them sucking. I just wanted just the opportunity to do that.
No, they're like even though they would
Hold
make
on, hold on,
money
hold on,
on
hold
it,
on.
like they would figure out.
Let's get. So you mean to tell me that it would not be a thrill to walk into either was it Paul Brown Stadium up in Cleveland,
Uh huh.
or was
Sure.
it a greater? What's the one in Cincinnati?
I don't fucking know.
Well,
Look, I know the horseshoe.
or the one in Cincinnati, to where you can actually walk out with your name being called, and them basically doing the whole setup for your fantasy football draft. They're giving you the trophy. They're letting you do everything else. You can actually take pictures with the cheerleaders. You got former players walking in, introducing themselves. You taking pictures with them. You mean to tell me whether it's Cleveland or Cincinnati, that's not something that you wouldn't mind doing?
I'd rather go to Ohio State.
A true Buckeye.
I'd rather go to the shoe and do it there.
Is the shoe allowing that?
I don't know. Like I have to actually check on that. That'd be nice. I don't know. I doubt it. It's fantasy. No. No, I guarantee the shoe does not. Like you could probably take a stadium tour and get those like picks and things of that nature, but I don't know if you'd actually be able to do something of that nature because of what it deals with.
Just let me know that once the Commander Stadium is built, our
Okay.
drafts will probably be. One of those drafts will be in that new building. I'm gonna
Right.
find out they're
We
gonna do
will
fantasy
sit
football.
right.
And
We will sit on the fantasy
we
on the
taking
fucking
we
50
taking a
yard
road.
line.
We taking a road trip.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'll be there.
So yeah, we definitely have to put you in one of our leagues. Because we're tired of sip dominating. That's
Look,
his.
I don't even play in the league she's in. Well, look,
Yeah, you do.
no, I can't say. I think I bet Def Fantasy Show and the first string one. Yes, but I didn't. Like I was able to sign the team up, but I wasn't able to draft or do anything all season. So I didn't really play. I feel like a robot. I probably was. I'm sorry. I apologize because I was awful. I had a great team name. I was no white butt sex. Like that would have been fantastic for y'all to have to say every goddamn week
We
on the
did.
show.
We had to go by the rankings. So if you actually watch First String, they actually went down the rankings, and I had to say your team name.
I understand, but at least if it was at the top, like you get it out of the way quick.
No, he was using the bottom, so they had to say it. They had to
Oh,
actually
so
say
bad.
it out. Yes.
I was so bad. Like the only time I ever saw it was when like you sent screenshots to Sip, and my name just kept dropping further and further down every fucking week. It made me so sad.
So, but we're definitely next week what we're going to start doing. We are going to try to do this year round. Have certain discussions dealing with fantasy football. One of the things that we're definitely trying to look at is do a dynasty league.
Hold on, I heard some shit this afternoon that drove me nuts, and I don't think it would ever happen. I don't care how much. Like, good, you're with Baltimore. Like, if Minnesota tried to give up all their first round picks and J.J. McCarthy for Lamar Jackson, are you accepting that trade?
Don't nobody want JJ McCarthy.
Don't nobody want J.J.
Min-
McCarthy.
Minnesota don't even want him. Man,
Like,
oh my gosh, they were booing him when I went to the game. They booed him for most part, like the entire game. He stunk
yes,
up.
because he's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
like I heard that this afternoon. I'm like, you are out of your mind if
No,
Baltimore would ever
no,
downgrade that far
no.
just to get. No, that's not happening.
We would
But
take
Oh
Philip
my god.
Rivers before we take JJ McCarthy.
here's one thing: if you get him, you still have Lamar Jackson, right?
No. Trading J.J. McCarthy and every first round pick. Ooh, excuse me. That fucking Minnesota has for just Lamar Jackson. J.J. McCarthy and every first round pick you have
Is this all for
for
after? Is this all for after the season?
sure.
So,
Man, they
if,
would set Baltimore on fire.
did they win the Super Bowl?
No, on fire. Like, no, you
No,
were
no,
not
no.
wrong.
I want to know the
Baltimore
parameters about
would
this.
burn.
No. I want to know
Yeah,
the parameters
Baltimore would
about this.
burn.
So basically, if you said if this is offered after the Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson is $1 million Super Bowl, and so we have a
No,
championship.
right.
No, no.
You are staying in the Baltimore. Lamar Jackson at that point never has to pay for a thing he does
Exactly.
inside of Baltimore from that point on.
Yeah, they
Hold
would
on.
treat him like Ray Lewis. He would be he would be the equivalent to Ray Lewis
But
if he
here's
won a
Right.
Super Bowl.
Joe Flacco did it for y'all twice. He said y'all shipped him to Cleveland.
Flacco
Man, fuck
white.
that white boy.
Flacco white, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a look. I went on a cruise this fall. And
Look.
a whole bunch of kids. No, JT. No, we know your Titanic fear. We know you watch Poseidon. So we're not even getting into that conversation.
No. I'm just saying. Look, Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco both won Super Bowls for Baltimore, and they could be fuck off. We don't give a damn about you.
Joe
You
won
white.
he stole.
Yeah, but he sucks though. Joe Flacco is a
he
fucking
won it twice for
game
him.
manager. He ain't shit. Defensive running backs won that for you.
But
It wasn't Joe Flacco that won the Super Bowl.
It was the defense. It was the defense.
Right. It wasn't
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer that won that for you either.
No,
Fucking
it's the defense.
like Ray Lewis and defense won that Super Bowl.
Exactly.
You knew that.
Like both sides.
You knew that.
Right.
And
Come
Jamal
on
was
now.
running the ball.
There's
Exactly.
no way. Like, she is not wrong. Fucking Baltimore would set itself on fire
Man.
before they let fucking J.J. McCarthy come
Yes.
there and be the quarterback for the. Hey, look at it. I hate saying it. Look at it this way. You might get another Super Bowl out of it.
What was McCarthy?
Yeah, white quarterback. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, but not
I'm just
McCarthy.
saying. Any other white quarterback, I don't give a damn. You can take
Well,
fucking
first of
Baker
all-
Mayfield, fucking Tim Couch. I don't give a damn. Anybody in fucking Baltimore. You get a white quarterback in Baltimore, you're gonna win the court. You're gonna win the Super
Right,
Bowl.
because the referees are going to give him the calls, so they would get the Brady calls, the Mahomes calls. So yeah,
Hey,
I
I'm
agree.
saying that Roethlisberger didn't get him in fucking
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
he wasn't. He's not really white. They treated him like one of like me.
Right. They treated him like Shaq. He's big enough he can deal with it.
Exactly.
Like, that's not right. It's not right. He got beat the hell out of for no goddamn reason.
Just like Lamar.
Right? He did.
Oh,
But
get
that's
him.
because Lamar runs too goddamn much.
Not anymore.
Like
Not since he got that big contract. He don't run.
That's
Lamar
the
like,
truth,
fuck y'all.
that's the
I ain't
truth,
running no more.
Pocket
I
night.
ain't running no
I like
damn
it
more.
back here.
He's like, my check don't clear on Tuesday. I ain't thinking about running. Lamar doesn't run.
Is that
He
why
has.
his
Hey,
is
like,
that why
I
his
hate saying
hamstrings
it.
hurt so much?
Huh?
Hey,
Is that why his hamstrings hurt so much?
Because he don't run. He
but
don't have to stretch him
You
because
need to
he isn't
stretch him.
running.
I'm sorry. Hey, that's what happened to fucking. That's what happened to RG3. They told him like
Right.
you ain't running no more. Like he hurt himself to the point he couldn't play no more.
Nah,
Like
And if,
more in
if
that
RG3,
bounce.
I'm not gonna lie, RG3 is a different story. Now with Lamar Jackson, I definitely understand. Because with Lamar Jackson, yes, you
But
want
he's
him
ran his whole
to,
career.
right, but you still want to have that longevity to actually be a good quarterback. That's why they picked up Derrick Henry, so he wouldn't have to do all that running. That's why
but
you
I
picked
mean,
on
but
DJ Hopkins.
but when it's 3rd and 4 and it's wide open, the whole stadium like run, run. He back there like I ain't running. You know,
Yeah,
Hey, running.
I ain't running.
I don't gotta do that no more. I can even throw it to Mark Andrews. I can give it to Derrick Henry. I am not the option no more. To
You
run.
are
I
the
can
option
run the
when
clock
when the
in.
when the field is open for 10 yards and it's 3rd and 4. I need you to run, damn
Go.
it.
Run,
I
motherfucker,
need
run.
you to run. I need you to run. He's like, I'm not doing it.
It's to a certain extent, I get it because, like, wait a minute, it's 3rd and 4, and I'm just, it's like, okay, yeah, I got to open 10 miles. Guess what? That means Mark Andrews is about to come right now. Boom. I ain't got to run.
No, nobody's open. I need you to run, damn it.
And on top of that, Mark Andrews is a big guy. He can handle that. Just don't fumble the ball like you did in Buffalo.
Right, right. Don't fumble the ball.
But, okay, but we did miss the one question. So,
Oh,
with it being wide open,
mm-hmm.
and like I said, I'm going to go from both halves. If the Ravens win, how far do we have
Mm-hmm.
the Ravens going?
I think we will win the next game. We will win the wild
I
card game.
was
Look,
saying,
I'm
I
a
got to the
realist.
second round.
Yeah,
After that,
we're not going far. We're too inconsistent.
not wrong.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm with it to the second round. It depends
Now,
on who they play.
now I'm not going to
If
yeah,
lie.
they're gonna
My
make it to the
feelings
first
is
round.
this: whoever
yeah.
wins this Super Bowl, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because both of these teams both have both had their playoff experience. There's nobody in this, and there's nobody in on those teams
Right.
that aren't hungry. They have not experienced being in the Super Bowl. And what's the last thing I want to say? It's just there's too much experience on both of these teams to whether say that they can or can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I look at okay, if the Steelers make it, I do believe those last 2 games you have a healthy DK Metcalf. There are no injuries. If the Steelers, if the Ravens win it, you have a much healthier Lamar Jackson to where he doesn't have that wear and tear on him. Derrick Henry, on the other hand, yeah, he's had a few wear and tear moments, but I'll probably say I would rather have a 80% Derrick Henry in the playoffs than anything else.
Right.
Uh, Now, who I have them going against, and this is just me personally. Depending on the game, I got the Eagles, so I think it's going to be the Eagles versus Philly. I'm not Philly, either Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
Okay.
And I'm saying that as a Commanders fan,
I
unfortunately.
I, I
I
don't
ain't
I
say
don't think
unfortunately, I don't mean
Philly.
unfortunately, but yeah, those words that come out my mouth, yeah, I feel some type of way. But I do feel as though that with Mahomes gone,
Mm-hmm.
I do feel, yeah, that does open up a spot. And I'm sure everybody's saying, well, wouldn't it be Buffalo's time? Yeah, and no. I just don't see Buffalo with the weapons. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you do have Josh Allen, Mr. Husband to Sinisters, because it's what I hate to say it. How every time I watch it, I'm like, that's Josh Allen's wife, and she's getting handled by Michael B. Jordan. Sorry, personal feelings. Uh, but I just do feel as though with Josh Allen, they really didn't do anything to help him, make that run. Granted, Jared Cook. I'm sorry, not Jared Cook, but Jared Cook is actually running is actually doing his thing. I just something tells me is that when it comes to this, if they do play the Texans, I got the Texans beating them. If New England plays them again, I got New England winning this. I just don't see Buffalo's going to be that actual go-to. So, like I said, my call for the actual championship, I got the Eagles versus either the Ravens or the Steelers.
Okay, I like it. I don't see Philly going that far. Philly's been too up and down this year.
They have, but I think it's more with the coordinator. But I do feel as though with Philly, you still have you have weapons among weapons.
Absolutely.
And I even mean that even in it defensively. Even on the defense, you picked up a few weapons to where now it's they're a balanced team and they don't know it yet. And that's
the caveat. They don't know it.
Yeah, that's a scary thing. You are a complete balanced team,
right?
You don't know it
because
on top of that, you besides Saquon Barkley, y'all got Tank Bigsby. How you pulled that off to where you got Tank Bigsby as your running back to back up Saquon Barkley? That's a scary. You see if you see how he was in Jacksonville, he was doing the damn thing. So to actually pick that up, and then you still have your actual running back. I mean, your wide receivers of AJ Brown, aka the Dark Knight. You got Devontae Smith, Robin. You got they traded John Mechie because they had him at first. They traded him to the actual Jets to pick up Michael Carter, which is another piece of defense you have. Then on top of that, you still have Jahan Dotson, another first round pick from the that was with the Commanders for a few years, and he's actually proved his worth on the team. You have weapons upon weapons upon weapons, and it's like really, you if y'all do this right, y'all are a completely balanced team. So yeah, I can definitely see them running over. I can see them playing against Seattle. I can see them beating Seattle. I can definitely see them beating. The only team I'll probably have an issue with is maybe the Rams. But we see how they did it. You see how when they played them early in the season, and they came back and beat them. So it's like I said, that's just my predicament. I do have Philly, and either between the Ravens or the Steelers. So whoever wins Sunday game between the Ravens and the Steelers, I have them represent the Super Bowl.
All right, look here, Mike Tomlin. Older Mike Tomlin, I'm sorry. Got that salt and pepper in there.
That's because Mike older than me. He uses just for men. He can afford to use that. I can't. I work at Chase.
Oh, you got a couple coins, Chase. Chase is on the case.
That's the thing. Chase is about as many creatures as Mr. Smithers. I'm sorry, no. Not Smithers. What's the
I hate.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, I hate saying it, but the Patriots are probably gonna end up winning the Super Bowl this year.
No.
You don't got it?
Hey, look, you know me.
You put me down now. I hate saying it. You know me more than anything. I would love to call out the fucking Patriots, fucking 17-1 and not 18-0. I would like to call that out. I won't, but I'm just saying the Patriots are going to end up winning the Super Bowl this year.
Maybe Matt. Look, Matt will probably like to hear you say that.
No, they don't. They don't want to hear me say that.
I don't think they're ready for it yet. They're still missing a few pieces.
Right? You don't want me telling you the Eagles are going to win, or neither the fucking Commanders.
Dude,
And I
I
had
don't
to
know.
work real hard to say
Commander's
that.
home.
I
Commander's on
really
the
had to
couch.
say. I really had
I
to
was like, we
hard to
watching
say.
it.
I understand that, but it took me everything I had to say actually Commanders.
But
But the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. I guess the way it's going to work out. I hate saying that,
I hate
but
hearing it.
so you
right. Me too. Me too.
So let's put it this way. So basically, you're saying that you see the Patriots in Super Bowl. Who are they going against?
Have we not been through this from the beginning? I am here for the yucks and the jokes. I have no earthly idea what I am talking about. Have we not been through this from the beginning? Like, I have no clue what I'm talking about. But no,
This is what happens
Patriots are going to win the Super
when
Bowl.
you try to give them the homework and they don't do it. So
I didn't do homework my entire life. What is wrong
He
with
do
you?
homework when he was in school.
Right.
So looking at the
Columbus
actual matchup,
educated.
the Bucks. So the Bucks will actually be representing the fourth spot. They beat the Panthers 14-16.
They did. I just seen that.
Yeah, we just witnessed it.
So let me
We
see.
seen that. We were all watching the same thing. It was on TV right now.
Yeah, but we
It's
had to
a
let
little out of your
we had to let the
viewpoint.
audience know. We had to let the audience know. Hold on, let me see. So what does that put?
Well, look, if they are watching this, they are watching that too.
True story. True story. So that gives. Let's see. Let's see. So that gives Tampa Bay the fourth spot. Right now, you still have Seattle and the 49ers. Now, get this.
They kicking off in 16 and a half minutes.
Whoever wins this gets the top spot.
Again, if the 49ers win, the Super Bowl goes through them. Everything they do is home game after that.
Right. So because and they get the first round bye.
Right. But every game after that is a home game for them.
Gotcha.
All the way to the fucking Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
Right.
But that's the thing, because right now, if they lose, they still get the fifth seed. They might move. Well, depending on everything else that goes on.
Last time the 49ers were in the Super Bowl, the power went out and they lost to Denver. So that'll probably happen again, even in SoFi.
Dude, they've been in the Super Bowl more than that. They was in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago against the Chiefs. Power didn't go out then. The paddles came out, but not the power.
Well, Mahomes came out too. Him and Chelsea. I don't think him and fucking Swift were dating yet, but like they were getting real close.
You said Mahomes
and Swifty, yeah.
No, Kelsey and Swifty, not Mahomes and Swifty.
Mahomes and Swifty, yeah.
No.
Well, no, like you can't call him Kelsey at this point. Like he changed his last name to Swift.
Swift. Shoot. To be a billionaire, I'll take it. Change my name.
You goddamn right.
Change my name.
I don't care. Look. At that Marion price, like you could change my name to Hitler, and I wouldn't be mad.
Okay. Call me what you want.
At that price point, like I don't care what your last name is. I'll sign up.
I can hear you now. Call me what you want. Just make sure that my name is right on the card, right?
How about it?
Does this match? I charge me. I'm
make sure
good.
it's spelled right on the card so I can use it.
If there's a female Hitler left, I think she has changed her name by now. I think I'm good.
I think
I got a pony bone. I got a full Asian, so I think I'm all right.
What? That does this show for today. But we do want to let y'all know that we will be on season. We will be doing this Well, I'm trying to experiment to actually do this year round. We are going to have certain discussions to get you ready for fantasy football. I think in a couple of weeks we'll be discussing keepers for your keeper leagues, just to see who's out there. We definitely be discussing the free agents that's coming out for teams. Looking over the mock drafts, combines, drafts, all those things towards the actual throughout the season. So for those people,
why are you telling me I actually have to pay attention? Why are you telling me I actually have to pay attention to what happens in the off season going into next year?
Because
would you do that?
Because I want you to complete. I want you to actually match your wife in the title reign.
Do your homework, man. Do your homework.
I want you to be. I want you to walk out like Randy Orton with 2 belts on both shoulders.
I'll be all right.
I want you to walk. I want you to be able to walk out the house with like your wife. Both of y'all got 2 belts over your shoulders like Randy Orton. I want you to have that luxury.
Look, like I was hoping to God she would win this one, so she could stack 3 up on top and be fucking stacked up like Pacquiao. Like I was really fucking hoping for it, but it didn't fucking work out.
We had that conversation. I asked, I said, would you rather win or have your husband lose? She said, nah, I need him to win. I'll take the loss. Because if I got to hear another season about why this is not fair for him and why I got another belt that he didn't, and this is my belt too. No, she's tired of you being Ruxin.
Well, no, because like the pain in the ass part is that the Eskimo Brothers draft happens first, right? I get her team sorted away with the same players that I want on my team. And then the next day happens and it's the Dat Fantasy Show draft, and I'm screwed because I know I'm not going to get any of the players that I just drafted yesterday on my team because of the exact same name on both fucking leagues, and I got most of the same people going against me. Like, I am screwed regardless.
So that's when you get, and we're going to throw strategy on this. I'm sure there are key players that you pick up on your team. There's some players that you're not going to always get, but I guarantee you that you have key players on whatever league you're in. You have the same key players on every team. Probably either one main quarterback, one main wide receiver, one main running back. I guarantee it, unless somebody knows. And I need to keep my mouth shut because, damn it, I'm tired of y'all taking my players. Soon and I know y'all know that y'all gonna do it because your wife did it this year. Your wife did it this year. As soon as the opportunity came, did she not grab Saquon Barkley? Yeah, she knew I was getting Saquon Barkley. The moment that DeAndre Swift came through, did she not grab DeAndre Swift? Yeah, she knew it. I'm gonna stop talking to her. I'm gonna stop being a friend. So yeah,
she said that to me. I don't want to be your fucking friend.
You're not. You're her husband. It's 2 different things.
I do.
Look. Love is different than fucking family. Like you can love your fucking family, but you cannot like them. Like they still family. I don't have to fucking love them.
That's right.
Like she's still sitting right there. I love that one. That's different. She wants me to do dirty things to her. I will fucking say yes, ma'am.
But
you right again. Why you think? Why you think 2 belts?
Situation. That's what I explained. That's basically you can be in multiple leagues, and I guarantee you that with multiple leagues, you're probably going to have at least 5 of your players. Guaranteed.
Wait a second. How many leagues were you on?
Me?
Yeah.
8.
How many did you win?
0.
1.
Goose egg.
Not 1.
But I put it this way.
Like, how did you even enjoy watching football on Sunday?
I believe in the principle of Chris Rock. I'm like Pat Riley. I'm in the playoffs every year.
Okay.
Very once in a while, I might get in the promised land, win that title. But I'm in the playoffs every year. There's not a league that I am into where I'm not in the playoffs or close to a championship.
Ask Mike Tomlin how did that work out for him after he get fired?
Ask who?
Mike Tomlin.
He's sitting right there asking. how you gonna feel after you go 8-9 next year and still get another contract extension?
Oh no, he won't be 8-9. He always has a winning
If,
season.
like I still got to win the season, just like
Yep.
hey, just like that old coach is, and this what got me here. Just like that old coach in Cincinnati. I want to say what was his name? I want to say Henry. He got
Oh
here
God!
every year.
Right, no,
Every year,
right.
Cincinnati at least
Got to
made
right
it
to
to
the
the playoffs.
playoffs.
Cincinnati makes the playoffs every year. Then you fire him
Mm.
because
Uh-huh.
you know, I don't understand that. I
But
rather
if
have,
you get to the first round, you would fucking lose. Like
but I'm
getting
still
right there at that point. At that point, it's either win or fucking nothing. Like the Bengals have been shit so fucking long because they were at that fucking point. It wasn't until they got rid of Dalton and they were complete shit and they got Joe Burrow that they turned into fucking anything.
But even before
They've been
then,
fucking it up.
when you had Henry as that coach,
Andy,
I'm trying to think of his
right?
name.
You had fucking Andy Dalton. You had Andy Dalton as your goddamn Carlson Palmer.
You
Palmer
had
as the
Eddie
fucking
Dalton, you had Carson Palmer, you had decent quarterbacks.
yeah,
Hell,
but
you
you would
had
get to the
decent
first
receivers.
round and lose.
The running game was always I ain't gonna lie. Cincinnati's
What kind
running
of
game has
defense?
been trash since before Corey Dillon. Before Corey Dillon,
Yeah.
before Corey Dillon, yeah, you had a decent running game. After Corey Dillon, trash. But you've always had
Right.
receivers. Always had receivers. But for some reason, when
Well,
it comes to Cincinnati, like I said, you have quarterbacks, you have wide receivers, you have, I don't know what it is, but after Corey Dillon, every running back has been trash.
Right.
Whether you draft, you tell them go to your room, you don't belong here, or something. I don't know. I that's the man. Like I said, that's
There's that whole thing of getting right to the playoff cusp, but you're picking 28, 29 in that
But-
scenario.
Yeah, but you fail to realize, did they not make it to the Super Bowl a couple years ago? I want to say about 4 years
That's
ago.
fine. Right, but they had nothing to improve on that. They just kept running it back after that.
But you're still in the playoff. Well, I want to say
Right,
that.
but it's what the Dolphins. It's what the Dolphins did with Dan Marino. They made it to the Super Bowl once. They never make it again. They just kept running it fucking back.
So, yeah, they were a contender every year. Just like this is going to hurt my soul, but I guarantee you this is going to put a big smile on your face. Like my boy Donovan. Oh, Donovan. Yeah. Say what you want about Donovan, but were they not going to the playoffs and going to the championship game every year? He was there.
Yeah, but then they were picking 28, 29.
1 year? Yeah. Again, that's one of those things to where you would say, look, yeah, I'd rather have somebody that, put it this way, I'd rather have that person that's giving me the promise or the chance to, we are on the cusp of it every year, than saying, well, one of these days we're going to make a run. One of these days we're going to do this. One of these days we're going to do that. I can take you being a contender every year and you at least make it to a certain part of the actual time of that thing and losing, because I at least know that I'm enjoying most of that season.
Yeah.
And the Cincinnati Bengals had that with that coach. That coach, whether you want to say, well, if they got put out the first time, on top of that, they were winning the division. They were still making the playoffs, whether it was a wild card spot or an actual division spot. They were still making those runs. And I rather, and that's what I look, and that's what I look. If Pittsburgh fires Tomlin, they need to be slapped.
Oh, there's no goddamn way. There's no goddamn way.
They won't fire him. They will part ways, air quotes. They're going to part ways. They won't fire him. They've never fired a coach.
There's no goddamn way. Like, Tomlin's got that cower position.
How long was Bill Cowher a coach before he even won it?
Right.
Tomlin is 1-2. And, you know,
Tomlin did it early. He hadn't done it recently.
But he's still,
again, NFL, like, as bad as I say it, like, NFL is still like, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
Yeah.
And my thing is, hey, I'll take you to the playoffs at least. At least
right.
you know. At
Tomlin
least you know,
get you there.
You still have a chance.
But he hasn't won a playoff game.
That's beside the point.
But he gets there.
Okay, excuse me for stating facts. My bad.
But he gets
That's
there.
beside the point.
Okay.
But he gets there. It's the whole thing.
But and you're right. But I would say with the teams that he's lost to, well, yeah, because I think was it last year they played the Ravens. They lost to the Ravens. Ravens made it to the championship, the conference championship game, and lost.
Yeah.
Year before that, I want to say year before that, didn't they play Buffalo? And Buffalo went to the championship game and lost. So like the teams that they're playing, these are teams that are basically, if they would have lost, if they would have won, then they would have been in the Super Bowl. Because the teams they lose it to, this team is actually is like, okay, whoever wins this is basically making that run to the Super Bowl. That's why I feel now if it comes down to whoever wins this game Sunday between the Ravens and Ravens, still,
Baltimore.
I got them winning the Super Bowl. I do, because right now with Mahomes gone, like I said, the only team that'll probably be a threat would be the Texans. But I'm assuming the Texans are going to play somebody higher up, such as either New England or Buffalo.
Yeah, I hope the Texans play Buffalo because we don't need to see the Texans. We need to see them.
Like I said, if
Worst
that's
part
the
is
case,
with
I want to
Texas
see
defense,
put them in
like,
that
they're
cold
probably-
element. I want to see how the Texans are in that cold element. Take them out of Texas.
think-
Take them out of
I
Beyonce.
think
I
Texas
don't want
is
to see no
still
Beyonce
alright.
performance. None. Take them
Yeah,
out of Texas.
facts.
Well,
Yeah.
but again, the Texans play in a dome.
Yes.
Again, take
Right,
them out of
they-
Texas.
Like, they're in a controlled environment. Like, you're going to take them out of it. That's fine. It's only dropping about 20 degrees. Like, that still sucks. Like, boo that. I work
Now, if you
outside
go to
every day.
Buffalo,
I understand. I work outside every day. Like, the last few weeks have sucked real bad. Right? Like, it sucks being outside. But again, they only got to be outside for like 3 to 4 hours. They'd be all right.
but your body
I
is
think-
acclimated to the cold conditions. In Houston, they aren't.
No, look, as
Uh-huh.
somebody, again, you too, like, as somebody who's grown up in cold conditions, like, it doesn't
Right.
matter. Like, going outside still sucks. Like, it
Mhm.
doesn't matter how much you've acclimated to that cold. It still sucks.
It does matter. Ask Miami how much does it matter. Every time
Right.
Miami comes somewhere, they just no.
I
But
ain't gonna
again-
lie. If I was a player and I got traded to Miami, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna love this 80-degree weather, but December, I'm gonna need to fix a few injuries.
I need a sick day. Yeah, I'm gonna need a sick day.
Right.
I'll pull a hand.
Injuries. Let's make it home field advantage. I'm faking a few injuries. Yeah, we going to Buffalo. Hamstring.
Yep.
Green Bay. Yeah, I done tore my pectoral muscle. I just strained it. Shoot. Unless you got a dome.
Okay.
Minnesota. Okay, I feel better. I'm good. I'm trying to think of how Mac Hollins be doing the things he be doing. Especially how he be running through, he walk through the entranceway, no shirt, no shoes on, looking like he want to be one of the characters from Spartacus. Yeah, no.
He just want to be himself. That's weird as shit. Like, going out there straight up, no goddamn no, fuck off. Them is metal goddamn cleats. I'll go right through your goddamn foot, dude. Put something on.
No, he ain't playing in them. He ain't playing barefoot. I'm just saying when you walk from your car to the stadium, and all you got on is a shirt and some pants or some shorts, and you walk around like you belong in Spartacus. Like you trying to be one of the guys in the arena walking in just barefoot.
Where is he from?
I forgot. I know he. Look, the only thing I know is that he was a Tar Heel. That was it.
Oh, okay.
I want to say he maybe Alaska.
Oh, okay, that's not a good thing.
What's that?
He was in North Carolina.
Yeah, he a Tar Heel.
As a basketball school guy, we've been through
Oh my
this.
God! So look, so is Indiana.
They got good 1 year. That's fine.
That's all we need.
Look here, Jennifer Hudson.
All I want is
Calm
1
down.
year.
Look, with the coaching regime you have now, like if he don't get out within 4 years and y'all get somebody else, no worries. Fucking like Riley or fucking oh god, Old Miss. Oh, what's his name? No, he went to
we
LSU.
ain't taking him. No, we ain't taking him.
Y'all fucking take it away.
That man's fickle as a
Y'all
butter.
take it away, Kiffin. Straight up.
That man's about as
North
fickle
Carolina.
as these girls in Columbus. Come on, they see it.
In the next 5 years, fucking North Carolina, Duke, and NC State are all going to join the Big Ten, and fucking North Carolina going to hire Lane Kiffin.
Ain't no way
What, the ACC doesn't exist anymore?
It does.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they do, but
it's
like,
just because
in the next few
because
years,
they took Maryland. Now all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
Maryland.
now all of a sudden, JT like, oh, North Carolina's next.
Yeah.
ACC ain't gonna let that happen. That's why. Look,
that's why they bring. That's why I said the three of them were coming.
I'm praying one of these years they decide to bring in Georgetown. I'm praying.
Oh wow.
Look, I'm sorry. ACC is going to go the way of the Big 12. Like they're going to be They're going to be just butchered by the SEC and the Big 10, and those two leagues are just going to assume those fucking teams, and just others are going to go to like the Big 12 and the Pac-12.
Who did the Big 12 really have?
The Big 12 don't have nobody.
Exactly.
But they all got,
even before then, who did they have?
Well, no, the Big 12 was actually good back in the day. They had fucking Texas A&M and Texas and fucking Oklahoma, Nebraska. They are now, yes, but back in the day, Big 12 was actually rather good.
Right.
Right, they were actually competing with the Big 10 and the SEC.
They were decent. They were decent. Now,
right, for a run, the Pac-12 was, or the Pac-10 was pretty good with Stanford and UFC and UCLA. Like, they were doing their thing with fucking football. Nobody has ever been able to compete with the Big 10 and the SEC. Like, those are the two top fucking conferences, period. Right? Big 12 already got absorbed by those two conferences. The Pac-12 has already been absorbed by those two conferences. Okay. By the end of time, like the ACC is the only thing fucking surviving at this fucking point. And it's just because y'all got a fucking television contract.
Championship caliber. You still have Miami out here. You still have Miami, Florida State. You still have Clemson. You know, it's the same thing. The same thing with basketball. When it comes to basketball in the ACC, the first thing you look at is Duke, North Carolina, and then you have the other schools that usually have that chance. Now,
that's why I said
we lost the SMU today. Broke my heart.
The triangle right there would come over. Georgetown would have to come over on their fucking own. But Duke, North Carolina, and North Carolina State are all coming to the fucking Big Ten. That's just the way that's fucking going to work. But everything else,
you do realize the ACC is not going to allow that to happen because they know it's like, okay, the ACC is pretty much one of the balanced schools. So with the ACC, yeah, because you got to think about it. In ACC and football, who is it? Clemson, Miami, Florida State.
No, maybe.
Those are the powers for football. They always ranked. Now basketball, we have North
everything
Carolina,
else. That is completely fine.
And hold on, and quiet as kept. Sometimes Notre Dame, because you got to remember, even though Notre Dame is independent,
sometimes Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're independent in football, but everything else they're in other sports. That's perfectly fine. But everybody's just kind of driving out the independent. Like Notre Dame is the outlier in all of this, where they just do not want to join the conference. They are a part of the conference for some stuff, but everything else they're fucking independent.
Well, no, they used to be because now they're with us. They're ACC.
No. Football, they're not though.
Football, right? Football, they're independent, but
Everything else, they're part of the conference, right?
right, but all other
But
sports,
football,
they are
they stay
ACC.
independent,
Yes, and
right?
even then with Notre Dame still has an ACC schedule, just like when before that when they were independent. The only two games that they only played were, they were pretty much Big Ten. Well, not Big Ten. They were what was it Pac-12, something like that, Pac-10, whatever what you want to call
Sure.
them. Their schedule was based upon them because they played those schools. The only schools that they would play out of market with would be either Michigan State, Ohio State, or somebody else. So yeah, as being an independent, yeah, they had the option to where okay, yeah, we can pick certain games, but then the rest of that schedule we just follow within that school. So with the ACC and the Big Ten, I don't see it happening unless something drastic happens to where other schools from the ACC decide to go other places like to the SEC. Then I can see that happening to where half of the schools are going to the SEC. Then I can see, yeah, I can guarantee pretty much the rest are probably going to go to the Big Ten. I can see that happening as only if the SEC starts taking schools from the ACC. And right now, the ACC is trying to keep themselves above water, but the ACC is putting themselves out there because they're still grabbing other schools. So they have the ability to stay within it. And like I said, with the ACC, they are pretty much a well-balanced school when it comes to sports because they still have teams in the ACC that is still considered a powerhouse. Again, Miami is ACC. Miami is still there. No offense, but Miami is still in the running. They might have a chance to win a championship. I'm not saying they will, but they have a chance. They win that puts the ACC back on the market because on the top of that, you got to think between Clemson. I probably must say Clemson's been pretty much the powerhouse. But other than that, you have Miami back on the block, and then then Florida State is starting to put themselves up there. Duke is starting to make a little name for themselves. And on top of that, you still have Bill Belichick in North Carolina. So with all these, stuff going on,
you got Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, are you funny?
North Carolina.
Belichick isn't making any noise other than outside his girlfriend. Stop playing.
Right. Jennifer Hudson in North Carolina. What you out your mind about?
Any noise with his girlfriend. But
look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I would say this when it comes to Carolina.
I don't care about all that money, all that. I know that every Big Ten school team this season, just off of TV rights, made $85 million apiece. Right? Okay. ACC teams made getting like 45 to 50, maybe. And that was because of their fucking shitty deal they made that goes till like 2035. Like Miami trying to get out, what was it? Miami, Florida State trying to get out of the ACC to go to the SEC without fucking penalty was fucking amazing. But
yeah, I remember that. I do remember that they tried to pull that off and it didn't work, and they got penalized.
ACC is going to dissolve the exact same way the Pac-12 did, or the Pac-10 did. They turned into the Pac-12 for a little bit, and then they're back down to the fucking like Pac-2.
Not necessarily.
They got a bunch of Mountain West and fucking shit teams from out fucking West to just join up with the conference so that they had teams to go with Washington State and Oregon State. Get the hell out of here.
Not necessarily for the simple fact that one, you got to realize that with the playoffs coming through, that because they have a bigger team, that puts them in a better position to actually be in the actual college football playoffs. Because without the conference, because and they're still considered one of the Power Five.
Power Four at this point, but
say what?
It's Power Four at this point, but okay.
But they're still considered one of the power conferences.
Right.
Now, again, I say this as much as y'all want to talk trash about Belichick, I will say this. Okay, this was his first year.
Jennifer Hudson, we did.
Yeah, hold on. Hear me out. This is his first year. Now, again, we lost a lot of the actual players we had that were under Mac Brown. Once Mac Brown left, a lot of key players left, or they were being drafted. So yeah, so with North Carolina, we didn't have nothing to actually start the season with. Omari Hampton got drafted. Drake May got drafted. Josh Downs got drafted. All these top players that we have from North Carolina were already out. So with Mac Brown not really having any him stepping down, there were no actual jewels that we had. So basically, if anybody left, we kept them. The only person I probably see then, like I said, we had 3 different quarterbacks. I do believe we still have Brad Johnson's son as quarterback. He played the year before that, broke his leg, and I think that was Mac Brown's last year as coach. So we had him, and then we picked up Gio Lopez. I think he was some type of kid from I think he played some I want to say Alabama or something like that. Wasn't really getting any playing time. He was decent. Like I said, right now we're looking at players to where there weren't any favorites left. There weren't any when most schools leave, they still have certain players available. Just like when Cooper left. And what's his name? Shoot.
Come on, the governor.
I know.
The governor, come on.
You gotta help me out.
You got the truth. Come on.
You gotta help me out on this one. You gotta help me. This your team.
He had the vest. He had the sweater vest.
Yeah, this is your team. You should come on now. Help me out.
I know. Come on, you got it. You're right there.
Oh my gosh.
He had the sweater vest.
You're killing me, man.
His name was Jim Tressel. He was awesome.
Tressel. Thank you. So when Cooper left and Tressel took over, and I said this from jump, Cooper was a hell of a recruiter. He couldn't coach with Jack.
No.
He was a hell of a recruiter.
Right.
And basically when he left, all those players he recruited were there for Tressel. That's what North Carolina's missing. We didn't have those recruits. We didn't have nobody that was a hell of a recruiter that even when he left, he still left the talent there. Our talent was already gone. So now Belichick is working from square one. So like I said, give Belichick 3 years. If he doesn't do anything with it, if we don't make the playoffs in 3 years, that explains it.
I don't think he's going to last 3 years.
Yeah, he will. Viagra do certain things for him, but I think he'll last because even this season, it wasn't like it was a bad season. I mean,
he didn't seem like he was engaged to me.
He never does.
No, he wasn't.
He never does. Look at when he was in New England. He never seemed engaged. He sit there,
We wasn't like.
When I was in Cincinnati. But I do like some of the things he is doing with the actual through the program. One of the things he does with Carolina is like if you and I think this is going to make them a better. I'll probably say a better team. One of the things that they do is that and they, as you said, on Sundays they actually do another game. So if you didn't play in the Saturday game, you're playing Sunday, and the way that you play Sunday, that gives you a chance to actually play next Saturday. So I do like that. I do like that effect. So okay, if I ain't playing today, I'm going to show off because I'm damn sure playing next week. So I like that Belichick has actually instilled that with North Carolina to where it's like okay, if I didn't play or if I play like garbage, okay, I gotta find a way to rebuild myself and do this and do that and get myself back on it. So if I'm playing Sunday and if I throw up Sunday, that means in practice I can build myself back up. That's just me. Like I said, I'll give Belichick 3 years, and within 3 years, they better at least made a playoff appearance. I'll give it that. That's all I need. I need a playoff appearance in a bowl.
Oh, you need the Steelers.
No.
Equivalent to the Steelers. Just make it to the playoffs. You don't have to win anything.
Make it to a bowl game. You make it to a bowl game. I feel it's hey, keep him.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. Keep that keeps you interested. That keeps you a contender. That keeps you somewhere in it. That keeps you in the promised land. That keeps
All
you in
right.
the body conference. But it looks like I guess Bruce put himself on. What the hell? Bruce, you still with us? Okay, I guess Bruce Wayne has now decided to go with this bad man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I had to walk away for a second. Hey,
But we got a discussion. We got a discussion out the way, but I do feel as though
I'm with you. If Belichick does make the playoff, like, and that's asking a lot. If he does make the playoff, like North Carolina might be onto something, but like, and you're asking for a lot in 3 years because you're asking for one of his first recruiting classes to fucking put him there. I'm not saying
he has to win. Right. I'm not saying he has to win a title. I'm not saying he has to win a title.
No, like the worst one is like if North Carolina does make the playoff, like they'll probably win the title. Like if North Carolina can fuck up and make the playoff, they might legitimately win the title at that point. Because then it's game by game. And nobody shows.
I'm not putting too much into that. But like I said, with Belichick as coach, I understand Carolina's wanting to make that next step. They've dominated. I want to say they dominated in basketball, but they're one of the blue bloods in basketball.
Right.
That pipeline would never go dry, no matter who the coach is.
You're not wrong about that part.
Now, and I think that's what they're trying to establish with Carolina, to where, okay, we wanted to where, like I said, with Carolina, the only thing I ask for the football team is to make a bowl game. That's it. You make a bowl game.
Yeah, but
that means you have to win 5 games.
Are they gonna opt out at that point?
It depends.
How many teams have fucking opted out this year just because they're like, nah, we got disrespected by the playoff?
There's only been 2. And Notre Dame, I feel bad for Notre Dame a little bit, but also I feel
bad for the players because they lost out in the swag room and everything else.
But this was voted.
With that being there.
This was voted, not just by, because that's something I checked. This was not voted by the committee. This is something that the team said. So yeah, I do feel bad to where, like I said, and me, that's what I learned. Like, why would you take that away from them? Especially if you have seniors that have never been to a bowl game, to players that never experienced the bowl game. Now you're taking that time away from them. So that's something that I do look at, because I do feel as though as a coach, you got to look at, okay, yes, you didn't make the college football playoff, but you were already invited to a bowl game. Give your players that experience to actually enjoy being in the bowl game. I understand that they might feel a certain way to where, you know what, I don't like this. I'm mad. I can't believe y'all, you took us away from being into the bowl game. But we usually give us a bowl game. It's somewhat yes. Now, if you got players that's coming back after that bowl game, he's like, okay, you know how that felt? I want you to take that same energy that you felt and want to do it for the playoffs. I want you to work hard to be, because that's all it is about. If you really want to be that player, or if you want that, come on, you know about that's how we were in the Gus. When we played the Gus. Yeah, we were garbage. We played, but then on top of that,
garbage.
On the bowl, it was like, okay, we lost 2 games, but you know what?
We need to win this bitch.
We can do something. So after that, we became toilet bowl finals every year, and every year we pushed it. We actually won a toilet bowl.
No, take that back. I wish I had a golden toilet.
Okay,
we won the outhouse bowl.
My fault. We won the Thornsville toilet bowl. We never won the Gustmacher toilet bowl. We always went to the finals for that one. But still, even with that, that still got us to where we did the toilet bowl in the Thorn Dunker. We still won.
We did. Won that motherfucker. We won 1 game out of 5 years.
That's how I look when it comes to the actual bowl games. When it comes to these bowl games, like I said, the coach from Notre Dame, I feel him, but then I don't. Because it's like, dude, yeah, I get it. You're crying because Bama went and you guys didn't. Bama got blasted in the championship game, and they still got to get in, and we didn't because they beat us. And I get that, but that's what you know. It's like, okay, so on that end, you could have accepted this bowl game. You could have gave your boys, especially if they've never been to a bowl game with seniors before their season end. Give them that moment that they need. Give them that moment to where, you know what, I got seniors here that have never had a chance to be to a bowl game. We're gonna give them that opportunity to actually experience the bowl game. You owe that to your players. Now, if you want to sit and cry over spilled milk because that happened, then oh well. But don't sit there and take that out on your players or abuse your players on it.
Right.
So.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. It's been fun.
It is. Thank you, my bar, for having me. Hopefully, we definitely like to have you on again, especially talk about more about your Ravens.
Yeah.
We definitely got to get you in one of our these fantasy leagues with us.
Okay, cool.
Sure about. So
all right, so I can have that belt, so I can raise that belt off on y'all.
Hey, we got a few champions. Look, we got one person that's won them all. He got the belt, the trophy, the ring,
okay,
and the banner. That's your
all
nephew.
Oh. All right then. Y'all take care.
All right, you take it easy.
All right. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Be good, baby.
So, looks like we did get everything covered for first year. For the league. Again, congratulations to you. I will have your built design for you. Give me a few weeks to actually have it delivered.
That's fine. You get that score yet?
Huh?
Who won over the season?
I sent it to you. I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? All right. I gotta talk to the league. Like, I might have to actually wear khakis. I don't know if fucking Sawmill will let me go in there in a straight up fucking onesie. I might have to wear khakis.
I say you walking that train in one of those trench coats, looking like Gunther. And then when you get to approach the bowl, your first approach, you just fling that bitch off. Just fling the bitch off.
There was one night during Thursday. Hey, if we do it on Thursday, I'm perfectly fine with it. We do it on Wednesday, it might be a little fucking weird. If I do it on fucking Thursday,
it is up to you if you want to do it. It is up to you.
I will do it on a Thursday night. I have had plenty of nights that I have walked out from probably down by the fucking air hockey machine all the way out to lane 52 with my pants around my fucking ankles just fucking walking because I bowled like shit.
I know I've seen Jamie did it before in one of our leagues. Not Jamie.
No, he's right. Right.
Huh?
He dressed up as fucking Britney Spears. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I was in a
he dressed as Britney Spears one game. Second game, he had on like this. He had on a swimmer suit. He had the whole swimmer singlet.
Yeah, that was a WNCI league, dude. That was a different fucking time.
Right.
I don't know, Bullmore. Well, it's not so many lanes anymore, guy.
Yeah.
It is fucking Bullmore. It is corporate.
Came out of your mouth. So, like I said, if that's the case,
I'm down.
You know what? Like I said, you name the date that you want to do it, I will be there. I understand I got to get it. I probably got to purchase it. But yeah.
Get it here. Let me know. And we'll fucking get it here. I'm fucking down. I'll do it on a fucking Thursday, dude. I'll be fucking there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our show for today. Again, if you
really fucking won, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I busted my ass all year and you fucking won, you cheating son of a bitch.
I had the most points. I haven't sent it to you. I haven't sent it to you. You want to know the score? I won by 6 points.
Oh, son.
I won by 6.
Oh,
But
that's
let me.
fine.
But ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude our show. If you like what you hear from us, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, any comments, definitely check out our first string website, not first string, that Fantasy League website on Facebook. We'd love to have you added on as a friend. Once we have that added on, have you added on as a friend, we can then have this televised from the actual fantasy show Facebook site as well as having it done on the on YouTube as well. Other than that, champ, you got anything to say?
I fucking won. I couldn't believe it. I was fucking amazed. Fucking Derrick Henry and fucking Puka Nakua fucking carried me over the top. So thank you, Jesus. And yeah, I won. All I want my belt to say is fried chicken antidote. That's all I give a damn about.
I'll make sure it says it on there.
The worst part is, like, she's still gonna have 2 belts over my one. Like, I feel like fucking Peyton looking at Eli right now.
No, Peyton,
Listen, I'll get me.
they both got 2.
Right, I'll get me another one. Don't worry about that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show. Definitely enjoy y'all having y'all company. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe us. Everybody, take it easy. Peace.
Bye.